Welcome to this next episode of the TMG Fireside Chat. I'm your host, John Mackey. In today's episode, we're talking about why every fire protection business should be built to either grow or sell. Joining me today is Ken Wiesenfeld, founder of Wise Financial Consulting, and someone I've partnered closely with over the last few years. I think at this point, Ken, is that fair to say? 18 months?
Yeah, fair to
Right.
say.
Yeah. And we're going to talk about both of our experiences in helping owners really think through this either build or prepare for a transition philosophy, especially with all this consolidation going on in our market and a lot of activity with regard to mergers and acquisitions. So, Ken, first and foremost, welcome to the podcast.
Thanks for having me, John. Appreciate it.
Yes. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the discussion. Before we get into the meat of the matter, you want to give the audience a little bit of about your background, what led you down this path with regard to advising and the things that you do with your business.
Yeah, absolutely. First, I just would love to clarify. I think you earlier said build or sell, and I think it's build and sell.
That works too.
Hard to do two things at the same time, but I think it's very necessary
Yeah.
to think about it in that
Yeah.
context. And so, yeah, big picture, being involved in M&A, sometimes things happen in life that are painful from which you learn, and you decide you want to, make a business out of it or help others. So my background, when I was young, I was good at math and took an accounting class in high school and kind of killed it and said, well, maybe I'll be an accountant. So that's what I did. I went to college to get an accounting degree, and when I was done, went a fairly traditional route, worked for Price Waterhouse, big accounting firm doing audit. I did that for a couple of years, realized very quickly that being an auditor tracked to a partner or something like that was not my goal. Really loved digging into businesses themselves. And so within a couple of years, found an opportunity to work at a company called Sensormatic and thus started my career in the security industry. And so that was a little over 30 years ago. But I do say that accounting has always been sort of the cornerstone of the work that I do. Degreed accountant, CPA, took the exam, and ever since I've been focused on the impact of financial statements on a business and the importance of focusing on good quality financial statements. So worked at various companies, again, starting with Sensormatic, and then most formatively before I started consulting, I worked at a company called Security Networks. I was there from 2006 to 2013. Got there as a $5 million business, worked with the CEO, Rich Perry, and grew it to a $100 million business that we sold in 2013 to Monotronics. And we were focused on, I think, all of the right things. It was a lot of organized chaos, but we had a lot of fun doing it. We had over 30%, compound annual growth to get to 100 million. And we started with 30 employees and we ended with over 200. And so I had a really great opportunity to build, a great foundation in how to run a business, what to do, what not to do. And so sold the business to Monotronics, which is now Brinks, in 2013. Stuck around for a bit and then started Exit Strategy Consulting. That was the original name in 2014 with the thesis of helping do strategic things for companies in the security industry, whether that was to sell or to do some acquisitions, to get some investment, to get some debt, and very quickly found myself doing accounting work again. And I was happy to do it. It was a good opportunity to get involved in lots of different businesses. And so fast forward 11 years, changed the name to Wise Financial about 2 years ago. And we've worked with somewhere around 225 different companies in 11 years. When I started, it was just me. Today, it's myself and close to 20 folks, team members. And most of what we do today is accounting and finance. We support companies primarily in the space, fire and security, although we do work with companies in other industries. And we provide good, solid, accrual-based, timely financial statements. That's our goal that tell a story. At the same time, I've done a lot of work myself in M&A, and I've carved out a portion of my team, and we focus on helping sellers, and we focus on helping buyers, and sort of two sides of the same coin. And we're very tactical. but we respect the fact that there's this strategic element of getting to the best outcome and how to get there. And that's why I love working with you, because that strategic component sort of is your sort of lead. I sort of focus on the tactical and then circle back to the strategy along the way. So it's a nice combination.